blessed 13th Saturday in ordinary time to you and your family. I'm Deacon Ken Crawford, and this is my 5th video as a newly ordained deacon. I was ordained 1 week ago today on Saturday, June 30th. Apologies for missing yesterday. I went on a hike with my sons. I went to Mount Diablo just on the outside of the Bay Area here in California. So just no way I was going to squeeze it in, but I'm making it up with a occasional Saturday post, and hope you enjoy what I'm about to say. So, on tap for today is Thursday was my daughter's birthday, and I'm kind of on this new blessings kick, and sure enough in here, in the beginning is order of blessings for, where are you? Well, something about birthday. Oh, here we go. Order of blessings on the occasion of a birthday. And so I asked my daughter if she would like me to do it, and she suggested, why don't we do it at the party later in the afternoon? And I was a little nervous about that. You know, it was not a Catholic crowd. It was, friends from her public school. And, would that be too much imposing our faith on them? But I decided, that's what she wants. That's what we're going to do. And I was so glad that I did. The world is hungering for Christ. They really want Christ. They really want the witness of Christ. And we're far too afraid to share that. And we're not imposing when we share our faith. I guess you could argue it's closer to imposing when we are talking politics and those sorts of things, because we're challenging them on their beliefs. But when we just are carrying out our faith, that is in no way imposing. And that was so obvious at the party. I sat her down. I started the blessing. I went through a brief reading as the rite calls for. I did the prayers associated to it. I did skip the litany and a couple of things that would have made it more than a couple of minutes. But it was a full 2-3 minutes that I did. And everyone was, I think, awed by that, to see that a father took the time to bless his daughter on their birthday. And I don't even think most of them knew I was newly ordained, or it wasn't a topic of conversation. So we really should do more of that. And for those of you who aren't ordained, because the Book of Blessings is mostly, it does have some adjustments for lay people doing these blessings, but mostly oriented for clergy. There is also a separate book that I've had for a while now, the Household Blessings, Catholic Household Blessings and Prayers, that is specifically designed for lay people. So if you're interested perhaps in doing more blessings and liturgical-like prayers in your house, you might want to consider this one. So that's my topic for this morning, mostly about the idea of being willing to be public with our faith, being willing to share our faith and love, but mostly in a way where we are giving our blessings to the world, not challenging people on their faith. And obviously there's a time for that. I'm a leader in RCIA. I know there's a time to say, this is what is true and all of that. But that is, I think you need to be more discerning as to when to do that. But I think there's not much discernment is needed for when we share our love, praise, and blessings of God. People, except the hardened atheists who know how much it hurts their cause for us to have our love for God in the world, except for that small group of people who, generally speaking, you don't run into except online. Most people are tickled pink to see people carrying out their faith. So let's do it. Let's do more of it. And I think I'm personally going to do more of it. I think as a deacon, I think I'm more obligated to be Christ's feet and voice in the world. We all are, obviously, but I have a special obligation in a certain fashion to be willing to bless, to share the faith, to represent the church in a somewhat formal sense in the world. But doing that doesn't mean being overly rigid about it. In any case, always want to keep these short. That's my topic for this morning. God bless you all for watching. God bless you in your daily lives. Get out there and do things with your family. It was a joyous thing yesterday to be out on the trail with my sons. I encourage you to do the same. God is so prevalent in nature. His overwhelming love in the details of creation that He made just gets to me every time. So get out there, do it. Share the joy and love of your family in God's creation. Share that love with each other. God bless you all. I will pray for you all. I will pray for your families. And I ask for your prayers for my ministry in return. And God willing, I'll see you tomorrow.